Bashers. That's a little low. Every day I start the show because I'm playing with my system so much because I'm recording so many vocals. Hey, everybody. Welcome to iBashers. I'm Dirk. Hi. Somebody's ringing my bell. Hold the phone. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How many people left? Deliveries are crazy and they're never for me. They're always for somebody else, but I am the only one that ever rings the bell. Anyway, hi, Bashers. Ray Ray's in there at number 1 today. Wow. Wow, Ray Ray. Number 1. Top of the list for everyone. Top of everyone's Christmas list as well. How are you, Ray Ray? Kevin Landon says upvoted number 2 today. Hey, Kevin Landon. Great to have you here. Great to have you. Bashing live after 6 consecutive work days. You work too hard, Kevin Landon. Way too hard. Why are you working so hard? Love the calendar. Oh, I'm so glad you have it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Have you all gotten your iBashers calendars yet? If you haven't, that means you haven't sent us your address because they go in the physical mail. So please send your address, your physical address, to basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. That's how the 2026 official iBashers pet calendar gets to you. Is your pet included in it? I hope so. That would be great if it was. My hair is very Paul Stanley today. Looking a little crazy. Either that or who cares? Who cares, people? Then we've got Kevin Landon's loving the calendar, and he says the impossible will be done immediately. Miracles must be scheduled. Indeed. Little miracles are worth it. The best holiday wishes to Dirk on the Bashers. Slancha. Nolig. I always say this wrong because I'm so bad at Irish. It's Nolig Hun Adiv. It's Happy Christmas. That's how you say that. My Irish is absolute shit. Congratulations to Ray Ray. Well done, Ray Ray. Look, from Panel Power. That's big news coming from him, coming from that guy. Look out. And Dino says, I give you $50. No, I want $100. It's fake. Okay, $50. Remember that? Yeah, the reason why I put that in there was because I told you guys I go on Facebook from time to time just to wish people happy birthday, because I like the little list of birthdays. It's nice to wish somebody happy birthday. And I just decided to look on Marketplace because I'm thinking about getting a DSLR for the show, and wanted to see if somebody locally has like a nice DSLR that'll work for the show. I don't want to spend a shitload of money on that because I don't need to. It's not unnecessary expense, but I just thought, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? And holy shitballs, there was a million fake Rolex on there. Like really, they're probably, they're crap, of course, because they're fake. But some of them looked like super clones. Some of them were $900. Some of them were $500. Some of them were $150. They had everything. Subs and Sea Dwellers and Daytonas and Explorers. And it was all Rolex. There was nothing but, because you're going to buy a fake watch. You're going to buy a fake Rolex. You're not going to buy a fake Longines, or you're going to buy a fake Panerai, even though I hear Panerai is the most faked watch in the world. I don't see why. People don't even know what Panerai is. Most non-watch people don't know what that is. But I did a big, and you know what? So I messaged the guy. I said, "Oh man, you still have that Daytona?" It was $550. He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Is it genuine?" He goes, "I got it from a friend, but it's too expensive. I can't afford it." I said, "Well, that's very cheap." He goes, "Yeah, I'm moving. I'm in school." And I was like, just wanted to see what he had to say. But there were hundreds of them. And this guy it was the same person who had, there must have been 100 plus watches that this guy had. He obviously went to wherever and he bought the mother load of them. And, I don't know if you've ever, do I still have that thing? I bought a fake Milgauss in Greece just because I wanted to. It was a long time ago, 2019. I got it. I don't think I have it here anymore. It's certainly not in that drawer. But I remember getting it. It was cheap. And the crystal was wrong, of course, because they can't fake that. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what to do with it. And I lost the sub because I bought I had the sub episode where I told you guys that woman chased me down like 6 blocks. She wanted to sell me a fake Submariner. And I was like, I'd give you $50 just because it would be fun to show it on the show. And I don't know if I even ever did that out of shame, because it would be shameful. Because before I got like seriously into the watch game, I thought, oh, a replica, why not? No, but then there's that dirty feeling that you get. And then there's a dirty feeling that other people give you. But the real thing is, and this is the God's honest truth, if I'm wearing one of my good watches, if somebody asks me if it's real, I tell them it's fake. Because I don't want them to steal it. But I'm wearing my Weekender today, which everybody loves. My Melly C special that Carolyn Martin has as well, and she absolutely loves hers. And I love it. It's a sporty watch. It's fun. It brightens everybody's day. Snoopy makes everybody feel good, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Wow, Ray, you satellite must be close. And Dave Fahrenheit, look at you how far down on the list you are. That's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Crazy. You don't make me say that because I can't. No, I can't say that. You say it. Not an Irish speaker. Should be. Have Irish citizenship. I should be able to speak Irish, even though a lot of people in Ireland don't. But still, especially people my age. The kids all speak Irish because they teach it in school like it's mandatory. And that's great because the language was robbed from them and they're getting their culture back, which is a great thing. I think language makes the world go around, doesn't it? I really do. Happy Friday Eve, Dirk, and all the bashes from our beautiful Melly C. Speaking of which, big hearts to you to match my watch strap. Thank you, lover. Thank you so much, honey. Julian is here. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. It's very true. You take my breath away. Look into my eyes and you see I'm the only one. One of the most beautiful Freddie Mercury songs from A Day at the Races. You take my breath away. Such a beautiful song. That's why he was Freddie Mercury. Loving people live in a loving world. Hostile people live in a hostile world. Same world. That's very true. Yeah, I don't understand people why anybody wants to be so mean and bitter. I don't get it. We don't have enough time to do that. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you have now was once among the things you hope for. That's very true. What do you want right now that you don't have? You know what I want? I want to live in Italy. That's it. Other than that, I'm working on it daily. And it shall happen if it is meant to be. If the gods look upon us with favor, perhaps that will happen. I mean, and it should, because I don't know, we're doing the right things, I think. The secret is not to find the meaning of life, but to use your life to make things that are meaningful. Indeed, be an instrument, as Andrew always says. Be an instrument. Let people use you for goodness, and they can. The only people for me are the mad ones, the ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, and mad to be saved. Hallelujah, brother. Thank you, Julian. Thank you so much. Martin Bronson upvoted, Ray, you're super quick today. Very quick, huh? And Andrew's in the house. For a change of pace, congratulations, Ray. Let's be the bastard others want to be. Upvote and subscribe and become a Patreon if you can, and an inspiration. You're the inspiration. Let's hit that gong. The Andrew Wolkowicz commemorative gong. Thank you so much, dear one. Thank you so much. Renaissance says pictures in the gallery, and they are here. I see them. Guys, if you want to send pictures of the gallery, it's very light today. Light turnout today and light gallery. So it might be a short show if we don't have pictures to share. It's your show. I just host it. I'm just the instrument. Use me. Should get a shirt. Eye bashers use me. Hey, that's not a bad one, right? Why does this keep popping open? Trying to be respectable on the Eye Bashers Network. Thank you so much. I'll put the Patreon on the bottom because I can't thank you enough for all that you do, you wonderful people. Thank you so much. It is the life of the crystal, the architect of the flake, the fire of the frost, the soul of the sunbeam. The crisp winter air is full of it. It is. Today is a little bit warmer in New York. I think it made it up to like 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. That's like, probably 10 for you guys over on the other side of the pond. And you know what? It was gray, though. It was ugly. It was ugly. Thank you, Panel Powers. This is Kevin Landon. Thank you so much. And Glenn Parker. Evening, fine people of the Basherdirk. Glenn Parker is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Give me Glenn Parker and give me the Basher side. Mr. Brooker! Oh, Ray at number one. Well done, sir. Evening all shall be late to the party, but will join when I can. Finish for Christmas. So now to partay. Have a great show. Does everybody have their Christmas plans locked in? I don't yet, but that's how my splintered family is operating. Like I told you yesterday, my nephew invited everybody, but I have other things that I have to do, and it doesn't seem feasible as much as I would like to do it. I don't think it is, but I would like to say a big heart out to his beautiful wife, Jen, who experienced a little medical issue earlier this month, and she's a superwoman. She's a woman supreme, a mother of four, an incredible wife. She's beautiful beyond compare. And she's a very young, beautiful lady, and she was going through some medical difficulties that were just, unthinkable to me for somebody. Goodness, just goes to show you that goodness is not rewarded with the best of health, but she's recovering, and thank God for that. But inexplicable to me. Nothing but a kind word and a kind deed from this beautiful woman. At all. So we love you, Jen. Big hearts out to you. Thank you. I can't believe you're hosting Christmas, you maniac. Come on, do it. There you go. Thank you. Franco Fiore says, please upvote. Hey, upvote if you can. That's a really nice thing to do for the show because it's your show. You're voting for yourself. I'm just the instrument. I'm just the tool. I'm merely the tool for the Eye Bashers Network. You know how it works. Upvoted. Mr. Brooker. Thank you, Mr. Brooker. Upvote. Makes a hell of a difference. Thank you. Appreciate it. Robin's Bird. Speaking of beautiful ladies of the Bash, hearts a poppin'. Let's get them. Thank you, love. And there's Jojo. Hey, Jojo. How are you? It's Handsome Joe. Handsome Joe. You know what I was doing all day today, Jojo? You'll know this because nobody else will. I'm working on this tune for a game. And it's like a 1940s jam, and I'm not singing it because it's for a lady. But I am doing like 4-part high-lows style background vocals, which is so difficult. I was like, I'm going to just throw down some high-lows stuff. And the high-lows were this amazing local group spearheaded by a guy named Gene Perling, because I'm that kind of an old singer guy that knows about all this weird stuff. And they're one of the most incredible. You've heard of the Take Six and all these pentatonics. Forget all that shit, because I know Joe loves the Manhattan Transfer. So if you love the Manhattan Transfer, you definitely love the high-lows. They were 4 gentlemen who were just astonishing. They'd back Peggy Lee and Rosie Clooney and all the luminaries of the era, and they would be on all the talk shows, and they'd come out and they'd just back everybody up, and it was incredible singing. Very difficult. No, it wasn't. Hey, look who's there. It's the big guy. Dragon lady, not so lovely lady. No, it wasn't her today ringing my bell, but she did send me some fun mail, which is always, stop sending me mail. Stop it. No, not her. Indeed. Hey, Dirk and the Bash is wishing you all good health. Thanks, Fergal. How are you? And hopefully your beautiful wife is feeling much, much better today. Sending you hugs and kisses. We miss you on the show, and rest and feel better because Christmas is coming. You're up early for work. So you're up early for work. How about that? I'm up early for work, so I'll try and catch the show tomorrow. Well, thanks, Ferg. Thank you. Send us a picture, though. I have a very, very Thursdays is always a light day, but today's especially light. I think I have 5 gallery. Thank you, Melly C, and thank you, Julian and Mr. Brooker and Andrew. Send me pictures. It's your show. I just hosted Basherdirk@gmail.com. It's Basherdirk@gmail.com. Who cares? Send me pictures. That's what I want. That's what I need. Dino says, get no wait list. Yeah. Get one, no wait list. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was, I should pull it up, right? You want to see it? Oh, actually, I don't think I have on Chrome. I'm not going to pull up fake watches on my show because that's not a good idea. But I cannot believe that you can go on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook. I got my chair on Facebook Market. $20. $20. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chair. And it's the best chair. Well, it's not the chair that I used to have. My orange 1950s Eames chair, which was amazing. I love Facebook Marketplace, but I could not believe the amount of fake Rolex that were on there. It was crazy. It's Rolex, right? Not Rolexes. Isn't it funny how some words don't require an apostrophe? Like they do it right in Italy. They just put an I in the end. That's plural. Rolexes, Omegas. They had 6 Omegas. 6 Juge Le Coutres. Silly. Swiss made, but says Swiss made, Smith made. Yeah, I mean, I told you the one that I had. I don't even know it because why would I care where they are? Because I don't give a shit. I've got real ones. I don't care about that. But that Milgauss, I had coveted it for so long, and then when I got the real one, it's such a piece of. Oh, I do have it. I have it. Here it is. It's broken anyway because it's a piece of shit. Piece of shit, right? So that's the green crystal, which you can barely see, right? And that's it. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this cheesiness. Broke. The one of the indices fell off. Let's see how it winds. Not that different. That's pretty crazy. I should pull it out though. One of the indices, actually, 2 of the indices popped off. It's great. Here's my Folex. Look at that. Can you believe that? Now look at this crap green, barely green crystal. Because it's not a green crystal. It's like probably painted on the inside. And the Erster bracelet with polished center links. It's been sitting at the bottom of a drawer. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy that they make this. I bought this in Athens, Greece, and it cost me, I think, 50 euros. This before I had anything. And I mean, obviously, I don't give a shit about it. Don't buy these. They're garbage. And they're full of shame. They're shameful. Don't get one of those. They make you feel dirty. Ray, yes, I was going to claim it for me, deserve it. Me. Violet from Willy Wonka. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want baboons and a million balloons. And I want it soon. Veruca Salt. Oh, that Violet. Violet was Violet was the one who chewed gum. Yeah, she was a smooth talker. Veruca Salt was like, I want the world. I want the whole world. You know who wrote all those songs? Anthony Newley and Leslie Brickus. Genius. Genii. Amazing. Snap, I'm wearing the same watch as you. Yes, because we're twinsies. We have lots of the same watches, which is so wonderful. Melly C. Incomparable. In the blinky room. Hey, Dirky. Hey, Blinky. I should just be Dirky from now. A lot of people call me that. They do. Dirky. A lot of people who do that. And I think it's fine. Doesn't bother me. I used to hate Dirkster, and I was called that by a very famous A&R guy from Atlantic Records, a guy named Jason Flom. And that's why I hated so much, because he was so full of shit. He was just smoking cigars and being Mr. Big and sitting at the desk with his feet up. And I like the sound of that. I'm going to sign you guys. Meow, 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 see, meow, meow. And he used to call me, hey, Dirkster, because I worked there. He knew me because I worked there. I had odd jobs. I hung speakers for Ahmet Ertekin and Tunjaram and Doug Morris, and I worked in the video department. It was fun stuff. I worked there because Meme worked there. Mimi RW. She got me the gig. I was a temp, Warner temp. I still have my check from there. I just saw it recently. I actually have a copy of a check. I think I got paid like $35 that week in 1988 or whatever that was. It was hilarious stuff. I don't think I got a calendar. Well, it was sent to the address you told us to send it to. It was sent to a relative that you told me to send it to. That's the address we gave because that's the address you provided. So check up on that because it should be there by now. Or they're coming. They're coming. They're coming down the checks. I would like to see the photos from the calendar, though. Don't necessarily need one, but you got one. You definitely 100 billion, trillion, zillion % did because you were on the list. I checked it twice and I knew that you were naughty and I knew that you were nice. No calendar yet. You're getting yours too, for sure. For sure, Mart. Of course. Because you live with the king. Of course. Of course. It's coming. They're coming. I promise. They're all coming. Coming soon. Dino says, Mart, same thing. No snail mail. Yeah, well, maybe because it's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. And in our world of plenty, we'll sing a smile of joy. Spread your arms around the world, Christmas time. Boy, George got a lot of, he got to sing a lot on that. He must have been super popular at that time. Hello, gang, says Daniel Gutierrez. Hey, Daniel, great to have you live on the show. How are you? Great to have you live. Look at that, looking nice. Nice. Okay, what about the 300 flip-flop shots and lots of funny feet shots? That is not happening on my show, my friend. Now I'll say it's my show. I always say it's your show. I just host it. But I'm not going to say that when you start talking about your bizarre fetishes, you people with your feet things. It's weird. Ew, 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 ew. And the one thing I don't want to know, I don't ever want to know what people get up to. I don't want to know. None of my. You know what? Whatever knocks you out, whatever floats your boat, that's just fine. But I think most people should keep that to themselves, especially if you're in a bar and you're drunk. Anyway, terrible. Good to see you, Danny. It's great to see you too, buddy. Dean, I prefer the fake Millie Dirk. No tape. I never put tape on that. Why would I put tape on that? You can't even see the tape. It's so lovingly prepared on the back. And there's no tape on it right now. No tape. No tape. No tape. Because I only put the tape on it fresh when I'm wearing it. But yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story there, Dino. Melly C. I once worked with a chap who only wore fake rollies. He said to me, Melly, people can't tell the difference. Well, this is, of course, true, you know. But I think most people suspect that they're fake because they're expensive and, you know, they sell 1 million watches a year. And I always say, wow, 1 million people spend that much money on watches. Well, 1 million, and when you compare it to the rest of the population, it's not a lot of people, really. It's not. And they are the biggest selling watch company in the world by market share. But I think that's revenue stream because there's no way Swatch doesn't sell more swatches. Like, how many swatches are sold a year? Let me see. How many swatches are sold a year? Hundreds of millions of watches are sold, dominated by smartwatches and fashion quartz watches. Swiss watches, 16.9 million. Smartwatches, 186 million. Wow. Luxury brands with high-end sell fewer units. Rolex sells 1 million. Patek does 68,000, but their revenue is significant. Yeah. I want to know how many watches. They have to sell more than that. Swatch sells a massive volume of watches annually, which estimates placing the brand around 3 to 3.5 million units per year, leading all Swiss brands in unit sales, significantly boosted by the popular Moon Swatch, which alone sold over 1 million units in 2022 and 2023. While precise recent figures fluctuate, it's a high-volume, accessible brand from the Swatch. Of course, they own Omega. We all know that. They're a big brand, but like, you know, Rolex are expensive. That's why. Hey, Herb, upvoted Dirk. Happy Thursday evening. Great to have you on the show. Look at that watch. Oh, man, that's beautiful. I chevet. Look at him with his date, his president. That is gorgeous, man. Listen, we all talk about bracelets and, you know, We all have our favorites, but that might be the sexiest bracelet ever made. Probably is. I know some people like the Jubilee and the Oyster, and I'm a big fan of Omega's bracelets, especially the one on my reduced, because it's silky smooth and beautiful, and the new one's gorgeous too. But that's beautiful. Thanks, Herb. How are you? How are you tonight? And K-Dids, I had one dupe Rolly I got in 2009. It lasted over a decade and kept very good time. I was surprised. And it was not a super clone. Well, listen, if quartz watches, they don't have much going on. I'm assuming it was quartz, right? I don't know. I don't know. I've never opened the back of this thing. What did I do with it? Should I open it? That'd be sick if I did that on the show. I don't have a ball to open the back of this thing. That would be crazy, though. I used to have a Super Bowl around here. I'm not in the habit of, I'm not a watchmaker, so I don't open watches. Why would I do that? I'm not qualified. There's a couple of things I realize I'm not qualified to do, and that's one of them, for sure. I should just take like any nasty tool to open this thing up, because who cares, right? I don't give a shit about this thing, right? What would open this thing? Because it's so specific. That's the back of it. It looks just like a Rolex, except it doesn't say Milgauss on the back, and the Milgauss does. Like, I wonder what is in there. Oh, it does say Milgauss on the back. It's just so light you can't tell. It says Rolex Oyster Milgauss. Oh, it does. Wow. It's just so faint. I never noticed it before. What's the best way to open one of these things when you don't have the tool? I mean, I obviously don't care. So if I fuck it up, well, I wouldn't give a shit. I have some really good tape here. Tape. See, I got. What do you guys call this? Gaffer's tape, right? We call it duct tape. DUCT, duct tape. So I guess I would need that because I don't have the tool. Something like that. And then one of those balls. I had a Super Bowl here for, like stress and stuff. Wouldn't that be fun to do, though? I think it would be super fun to open this thing up and see what's in it. I don't know. I don't have anything. Maybe I'll just use this thing. Throw your arms around the world, Christmas time. Then say a prayer. Pray for the other ones. Oh. No, this is not going to open. No, I can't do it. Be fun, though. I don't do it. I don't really care anyway what's in there. Who gives a shit? It's crap, I'm sure. I'm sure it's crap. But yeah, I mean, I had that. I got it in 2019. And I guess I had it for like 2 years before I was hideously embarrassed and never brought it out again. Yeah, Dean, yep, the mails have been crap recently. Here too, except the dragon mails, which I got today with another fun thing. Yeah. No tape as it slips out of Dirk's slippery fingers. I don't have slippery fingers, but I could never commit a crime because I will leave fingerprints everywhere. I'm the fingerprint king. And it's my family because we all do it. Like if I touch the refrigerator, I leave a print. If I touch anything, and I'm well aware of that. That's why I'm constantly doing this. And they say it's bad for you now, but I'm constantly using sanitizer. And I guess maybe I don't have oily skin or oily hair or any of that, but obviously I leave a lot of fingerprints. Forget about me for jewel heists. That's never going to happen. What happened to our show? Maybe you should say it's your show until I decide it's not. Dino, it's your show. Let's just face it. It's your show. Everybody knows it. We just don't talk about it because we're just afraid it'll inflate your ego. So why would we do that? We don't want to do that. Royal Mail doesn't deliver 6 days a week anymore. Costco, is that true? Wow. The USPS actually delivers 7 days a week, but for specialized items. So Sunday, you won't have your mail carrier, your postman, your postwoman, your flatfoot. You'll have the special truck comes around. I've gotten deliveries from people on Sunday, and I'm always like, what are you delivering on Sunday for? Joe LaFaro, here you go. Handsome Joe says, wearing a fake Rolex is like sleeping with a woman who fakes her orgasms. Oh boy. Like I've never seen When Harry Met Sally, and I think it's probably time I saw it because I've never seen it. I know it's a big one. I hadn't seen The Princess Bride until very recently, and this is not a thing about Rob Reiner because I love Rob Reiner, but I loved a lot of his movies. I just never got around to seeing that. I think I need to watch When Harry Met Sally. I think that's imperative that I watch that. But yeah, she did that in the Cat's Deli, which is down. Um, that's on Houston Street, and it's a very very famous, like Jewish deli, and it's where you go for a brisket, or go for a corned beef on rye with pickle, coleslaw, famous knishes. It's very New York, and she fakes an orgasm at the table. But yeah, I mean, is it like fake boobs or fake rump or any of that stuff? I mean, I'm I'm not in that business, so you tell me, because in our business, there's nothing from the outside that you can fake visually. I mean, guys do. I'll tell you a funny story about my original landlord, who was great, Arthur. He's deceased now, and I loved him. And I wish he still was our landlord because I wouldn't have to deal with the dragon. But he was an older gay man, and he died. He was 90. But like when he was in his 70s, one time he's walking up the stairs ahead of me, and he had I've got big legs, big calves. This guy's got gigantic bricks in his I was like, Arthur, man, what do you do to get that's crazy? And I said, what did you do to get there? Because I just paid the guy 10 grand. He got calf implants to give himself because I had chicken legs my whole life. He had calf implants. I had never heard of such a thing before, but I guess you can get an implant for everything. Um, I watched the entire breakdown on Ivanka's plastic surgery. She's got a chin implant because if you see earlier pictures of her, she's kind of got no chin. She's had a lot of extensive work done. She was cute when she was young, for sure, but imperfectly cute. Now she looks like some kind of eagle or something. She's so sharp and refined, and everybody's emaciated and taking GLPs, and I've had cheek fillers, and she's not even an old woman. She's in her very early 40s, which is such a great time for everybody. I think people in their 40s and 50s are most beautiful. Youth is of course beautiful. You're like a ripe peach or a ripe nectarine, but I think people when they grow into their own, I think 40s and 50s is probably where you really get to see what a person is. It's great. But wearing a fake Rolex is yeah, it's dirty, Joe. Feels like dumpster sex. It's not good. I don't recommend it. Smartwatches should not count. I agree. They should not count as watches because they're little mini computers. I agree, Andrew. I absolutely agree. I don't think so. It was an automatic GMT Chinese. Oh, it was automatic, huh? It was GMT, right? Huh. That's amazing. What was it though? What did you say? Which Rolex was it? It was a chronograph. So it was a fake Daytona. Wow. That what'd you pay for that? $200, $300? I don't know. Andrew's got it right with a hammer. I should open it with a hammer. You're right. I should. It's shameful that I even have it, but it's in my junk drawer because I have a very nicely organized drawer for my timepieces, and then I have equipment for my studio, cables, crap, and then I have a junk drawer, and that's where it is because that's where it belongs. Kevin Landon says, I sent my Jean Marcel for service. First time in at least 15 years. My only Swiss watch. It will come back like new. It will be more than any of my other watches cost new, but worth it. I'm not very familiar with Jean Marcel. What model do you have? Can we look those up? Is that I don't know what that is. RCL watches. I don't know these watches. Look at that. Oh, wait a second. I have seen these before. Let me pop it on so everybody can have a look. Very interesting. It's always fun to see new brands and things that are happening. Thanks for that. Where is my thing? Is a window. Didn't I pop that open? It's a tab. Jean Marcel. There it is. Okay. Oh, look at that Fume dial. That's very cool looking, man. I don't want to learn what that's the Stealth, huh? That's a very cool looking watch. Oh, these are cool looking. Huh. I've never heard of this watch brand, I don't think. I've seen that, but it never registered in my brain. Oh, look at that. Well, these are very attractive and very thin. Wow. Let's see what the models are. Oh, look at that. Oof. That's fancy looking. Samstag. Is that how you say it? I don't know. What word is that? Sunday? Always a 10. Always a 1010 or 1008. Oh, that's very attractive. The Quadrum 2. Let's go look at this. The Quadrum 3. Okay, Quadrum. Let's go have a look at this thing. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Look at that. That's $14.50. $14.95. So it's $1,500 for this. Can I blow this up? Yeah, look at this thing. They need to have better resolution photographs because look, I blow it up and it turns messy. Look at that. Nice. Was that alligator? Movement is the JM A24. It's an ETA movement. The automatic 28.8, of course. Hey, look at that. Look at it on a Milanese. Look at that. It's very attractive. Never heard of these before, Kevin Landon. Very cool. Very, very cool. What else do they have here? That's a really nice looking watch, man. That color green is beautiful. Look at that. Now this is the Optimum UP. Look at that. That's that's all right looking. Let me go look at the collections. Optimum. There you go. How much is this one? Oh, they're all $1,500. Okay. That's a very attractive watch. Look at that. Look at that complication in there. It's very cool. JM A96 based on the 28924A2. Look at that. Hours, minutes, seconds, and date, but very unusual. 40 millimeters. Wow. 5 atmospheres. Okay, well, don't take it swimming. Do they have a diver? A tropical diver? They do. Okay, here we go. These are pretty attractive. Let's do the let's see which one. Let's do that one because it looks like a Platona, sort of. That's 15. All their watches are the same price. Look at that. What is that? Water resistance 30 atmospheres. Okay. Just bad. Well, look at that. Jean Marcel. You guys, anybody know about Jean Marcel? Thank you for the education. Never saw it before in my life, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thanks. Dino says, I bought a limited edition G-Shock from eBay, had to replace the battery some years later to find out it had a fake movement. Effing done. Who would put a fake movement in a cat? How? Don't all Casios have batteries? So it's like a fake quartz movement? Like, is there such a thing? I mean, when you think of like fancy quartz movements, you think of, Patek and Grand Seiko and, you don't think of that. I mean, G-Shock? I'm G-shocked completely. The JM's worth more than the rest of my watches combined. It's very pretty. Which model do you have? Which one do you have? So, did we look at it already? Alex. It's my Folex, baby. And my Fraudemar Piguet. We came up with that years ago when Usha and I were doing the shows together. We were doing a show about fakes and came up with Folex and Fraudemar Piguet. I think that's the best one. It's a Fraudemar. The only thing that started failing was the winding action to set the time. It was starting to strip itself and wouldn't catch. Wore it swimming to nearly 50. Listen, you got the best out of it. And, I don't know what the price you paid for that is. Oh, for $100. Yeah, I never paid $100 for that. I paid 50. And then what did I get that? I have no idea where that went. Where the fake Rolex went. No idea where the Submariner went. Like, I think I told you, I think I caught a mouse. I thought I had caught a mouse in a basket, and I put the basket in a bag, and I took it down to the park, and I emptied the bag. I think it was in there, and I didn't care, because why would I? It would be funny if the fake had some actual Rolex vibe. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Nowadays, with these, you don't hear so much about, because the watch people obviously don't talk about it because it's just not a good look. But it's bigger than ever. And they're getting better at it. And there are all these companies out there that do such great cloning that they're trying to pass them off as real. It's like fake Gibsons or fake anything. Like, I know the guitar market is fraught with replicas. It's usually just Gibsons. I don't think anybody's selling like fake Martins, or I've never seen a vendor, but I guess they have them. I guess if you go on any of the Chinese marketplaces, the sky's the limit for what you want. I want Givenchy cologne, gentlemen. Is that going to be on there? I bet it is. I bet it is. Jenny says, I bet DL sends Christmas cards to all the time. I bet she does not. She doesn't celebrate that. She's got some. She decorated all her doors with some dragon accoutrements. I don't know what the fuck she's into. Nor do I care at all. DL probably sends cards, postage due. Yeah, she writes letters home to hell. More than likely. I wouldn't buy fakes anymore. It's pointless. It totally is. I'd rather wear a $5 Seiko or a Mito. And I love Timex. Absolutely. I mean, you can get such a great deal on so many great Timexes are great, man. They're beautiful. Seiko, forget it. Mito, very cool. There's a lot of watches out there that you can get for a really good price, and they're real. You know, I mean, just the fake thing is just it's dirty. Like like JoJo said, it's just I wouldn't do it. What you've never seen? I've seen the Princess Bride. That's unconceivable. Now I know what that means because I've seen it now. It's inconceivable. I know what it is now. Yeah, I've seen it now. I've definitely seen it. Fake boobs, a gift the whole family can enjoy. God. I don't even understand that, Joe. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that even mean? The whole family. Oh, is that what that's from? It's a movie quote name that I have no idea. The Hangover. I'm trying to think of is it a bro movie? Fake boobs. A gift the whole family. It just sounds so a million kinds of wrong. Sorry, but it does. Somebody probably knows. I wonder how much maintenance is needed once you go down the plastic surgery rabbit hole. Well, ask everybody because everybody's doing it. Ask any of the Kardashians, because none of them have real anything. None of them do. Wearing a fake Rolex would be like finding the person you always wanted as they walk out of a venereal disease clinic. Hey, Marcia. How are you? Oh, I gotta go. Hey, Spike the dog, 6901. Hello, lords and ladies. Hello to you, Spike the dog. I made it to the show. Hey, Dirk, you're the best. I appreciate everything. Oh, come on, Spike the dog. Thank you, man. Like I said, everybody, it's your show. I just hosted. I'm just hanging around here and just trying to share the love, man. Thank you very much, Spike. That's very sweet of you to say. But, and big hearts out to you and all the bashers. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you so much. You're very sweet to say that. Mine is out of production. I won it on Facebook from two friends who started a watch channel. Is that right? I feel stupid that you can't know every brand in the world. There's a lot of brands out there. I don't know a lot of the micro brands. I don't know half of them. She knows every brand known to mankind. Because they all hit him up for sponsorships and stuff. They all want him to make movies about their watches. And most of the time he just says, I'm not making a movie of your crappy watch. If it's the same, it's the same. Yeah. Summer Rental. Oh, God. I forgot about that movie, John Candy. Anything John Candy was in was amazing. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway, let's get kicking with the Gallery of Bashtards. It's a light one, unless you guys come on in at the last minute. So far, I've only got thank you, Robin Spurden. Thank you, Blinky. If you want to share something with the whole world, share with the whole class, you do it now. The Gallery of Bastards.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
The world. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Brooker. We start out with tonight my trip from 2 years ago. Let me get this off the screen so we got a nice clear thing for everybody to enjoy everybody's photography. Let's get this going, okay? Before I get verklempt. Look at that. Let's blow this up. Make it look great. Mr. Brooker, are you training in a tank? You look like you're in a tank of some kind. Are you in a tank? Amazing. No, Dino, I have not had any cat bedding sponsorship or cat food You would think that they would do that. You would think. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, I want to do this. Oh man, that's like being like you're being like an astronaut. Look how cool that is. What are all those things hanging on the wall? Oh my God, did anybody see the latest? Did anybody else see what it did at the White House? Oh my God, there's this new presidential walk of shame, and it's an assault on every former president. Ronald Reagan, he was a big fan of me. It says on this plaque, picture of the presidents, former presidents, every single one of them. And then he wrote and they actually made the taxpayer money. They actually put these brass plaques, and under Joe Biden, it says Sleepy Joe, the worst president in history. He actually wrote that, Sleepy Joe, and attacks just about everybody. How is that even allowed? How is that allowed? But anyway, they look something like this, but I'm sure that this is probably more educational. It's just disgraceful. Just disgraceful. Look at this. Is amazing, Brooker. Wow. I want to do this so bad. Can I come visit you in England and go there, please? That looks so fun. Oh, look, and then a glass of, look at you're having a double espresso, baby. You and me both, my friend. Look at that. And your lovely lady's having a nice glass of wine. That looks like a nice afternoon out. Look at that. You guys are cute. Kitty patooties. Look at that. I want to do that. It's like you're in the abyss. Oh man. Wow. We're watching Nick just chimed in. Nick, we're watching your pictures right now. It's amazing. Oh man. Look at that. Look at the depth of that. I want to try that. They have that the fake skydiving thing by me. I forget what it's called. iFly, I think it's called. It's right down the block. They opened one here. But it's like $300 to do that. Like, I don't want. It's like you're under a giant blow dryer, and you just get blown to the roof, and you wear like padding. I don't want to do that. Anyway, Nick Brooker, look at these shots, man. That is exciting. Hey, Nikki, what do you shoot underwater with? Look, what camera does that? You obviously have all the waterproof lenses and stuff. But man, how cool is that? And this is how you get acclimated to pressure and stuff. How deep does that thing go? How deep does it go? I really need to learn. 'Cause we're diving with Mr. Brooker. Thank you, Mr. Brooker. Thank you so much. Those are great. Great way to start it off. Ladies and gentlemen, our resident artist, the incomparable Mr. Julian, aka Renaissance. Very cool. Hey, we've seen this place before. It's a different picture, but we've seen this wall before. I wonder, perhaps, is this outside one window? How deep is your love? That's listen. It's hard to go talk about the Bee Gees and try to pick a favorite song. My favorite Bee Gees song is "Diddle-diddle-diddle." Here we are. Nights on Broadway. My absolute favorite song by the Bee Gees. But there's so many of them. But I think the best song they ever wrote is "How Deep Is Your Love." I think it's just a perfect song, man. It's a perfect song. But they have so many great songs. Anyway, it's hard to do. Back to Julian, more importantly. Oh, wow, what's happening here? Wow. Wow. These are fire perhaps. Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, look at this. Willows and a jogger. Hello, lady. Hello, miss. Madam. These are very different for you. These are a whole new style, man. Wow. Beautiful. Oh. Viewing the language that was written in the snow. Very cool. Oh, wintry scenes from Renaissance. That is beautiful wherever that is. Look at that. That's what I want. I want a big hedgerow. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring queen for the May Queen. This looks like any Peter Gabriel fans out there, you'll know what his studio looks like in box. It's called Real World. It kind of looks like this. It's an old mill that's got this modern architecture attached to it. It looks very similar to that. Very cool. Now look at this. I feel like we're at a carnival. A peacock feather, stars, clouds. Wow. Really very unique and different from you today, Julien. Look at that. It almost looks like John Lennon. That building's great. I love this how you got the negative going too. Very cool. Oh, these are very interesting. Look at this portrait shop. This looks like what's her face? Famous British singer, not popular here, Jessie J. Looks like Jessie J. Or JK from Jamiroquai. Incredible, incomparable, the incomparable Julian, everyone, with his photographic art. Thank you, Julian, very much. I have to I always pick a favorite. Oh gosh, I think it's gonna be, I think it's that. I think it's Jessie J. But I love that too. Look how beautiful it is. Almost looks like a haunting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Thank you, Julian. Incomparable work of Mr. Julian. Thank you, sir. Thank you, fine sir. And then we have Andrew Ogovich. Thank you, Hitesh and family and Dirk. Looking forward to using this. Oh, Andrew got his soaps. This makes me so happy. 'Cause I'm happy. So happy. So happy. So happy. Weird intervals. I've been practicing them all day. Lavender, invigorating black pepper and seductive rose. Yuletide spice, that was the one. Lemon hibiscus rose, cucumber mint, my personal favorite. And I love the Northwestern sea salt because I had all those. And the invigorating black pepper and seductive rose is very interesting looking, and it's like an exfoliant. It's really super amazing. And you put Christmas cards in there. You're the best, Hitesh. You're the best. The best for the best. From the best to the best. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy everybody was getting their soaps, and everybody should have all their giveaways and all that shit that went out. Straps, all that junk. Everybody got their stuff. I'm very happy. If you didn't, you should call me at Basherdirk if you were supposed to receive something. Because, I don't know. I don't know how it works out. I hope it does. Everything gets mailed. We have a list. We check it twice. It's not just me. I've got friends and partners who help me put all that together. I do the show alone, but when it comes to administration and stuff like that, I have a couple of special people lurking. Basher X, Basher Y, Basher Z, all that stuff. Okay, and how great is that? Beautiful. Andrew, I'm so happy that you got those soaps. You're going to love them, man. You're going to absolutely love them. Now it's time for Eminem Madness, Malcolm Mindy Madness. Eminem Madness, Malcolm Mindy Madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Mark for president. Oh, hey, Mark. What will we do without you, Mark? Look at big, bright-eyed, and beautiful today. Oh. Yours hasn't arrived yet, Melly. See, the UK. The UK. It's the UK. Oh, look at this handsome boy. Carolyn, are you watching right now? Earth to Carolyn. Beep, 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 beep. Look at your boy right there. Oh, my God. He's so cute. Oh, and then the beautiful one. Hello. She looks like she's pensive right now. Is she being pensive on her riscaldamento? Oh, snoozy Mork. Hi, snoozy Mork. She goes where the heat is, that's for sure. But she's a thin girl, though. She's very trim. Very trim lady. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have them in my thing. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up while we're looking at Mork images. Is that it? Hold on a second. No way. No way. Oh, okay. Where do I gotta go to? iCloud. I want to show you guys iCloud while we're on this. So sign in. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my pictures from from my camera roll. Pictures. Oh, here we go. So here we go. Thank you, Eminem Madness. Let me do this the right way. Eminem Madness, Malk and Mindy Madness. Eminem Madness, Malk and Mindy Madness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Malk and Mindy Madness. Yeah. Thank you, guys, and we miss you, Andy M. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull this up now. So I go share screen window. Here we go. So this is Moby. This is my pharmacy cat. So, and I have been, Moby just turned 19. And he's a beautiful, beautiful, well, she's a beautiful girl. She's a girl. Moby's a girl. And I love Moby, and Moby was not feeling very well recently, but she's picking up and she's eating and feeling better. But she's my pharmacy cat. She's Josh and Jeremy, my pharmacists for the 30 whatever million years I've lived here. And they got her when she was a tiny little baby, and that's Moby. And she's so beautiful. We love her. Hello, Mob. You're a beautiful lady. You're a beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, I lit candles today. Hey, this is cool. I lit a candle. You're not going to get any sound, but I lit a candle for the Bashers today. Let's play the video. If you get sound, it would be a bonus, but I don't think you will. This is me at St. Mary's today. I light one Basher for you. I think I say something here, but you probably can't hear it, which sucks. For you, Bashers. I lit 3 candles, and I put a 5er in there. Yeah, that one went out. This is St. Mary's. I don't think I took a picture of the big guy. And then, okay, that was it. That's all. That's all. That's all. Up next in the Pantheon today is from Robin's Bird, Gallery Pup and Calla Lily. We love Pup and Calla Lily. Hi, kids. Oh, look at you having a wonderful evening at home, relaxing. They look so sleepy. By the way, Bubble, Rose's cat that visits her every day, is so happy and loving that new thing that I put out there. I got the house. I think did I show it to you? Did I show you the new house? I think I did. I put it's in one of that. It's in the short. It was only like $100, $99, and it's beautiful. It's warm inside, and it's got a little place for dishes. And I can't put water in there because I'm afraid it might freeze. But it was about 47 degrees when I put my hand in there this morning. It was really cold last night, and he's loving it. He immediately abandoned his old house, and he's in there, which is great. And I put some blankies in there. Look at you kids. Hey. What great shots. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. That's such a great shot. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you for these, honey. And they feature in the calendar. They're in the calendar. Everybody. Thank you so much, Robin's Bird. That's so wonderful of you. Risty for GOB for the Gallery of Bashtards. 1968 Citizen 7-star diver from the Blinky, 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 Blinky room. It's the Blinky, 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 Blinky room. The Blinky, 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 Blinky room. All decked out with Citizen. Look at this. You're a citizen. You are a serious citizen. You're a solid citizen. That's a great look on you. I love that he collects Citizen watches. How cool is that? That's a really cool watch, man. You have some great vintage, man. Great taste. Just really great taste. And every time he puts a watch on, I know what it would look like on mine because I think we have almost the exact same wrist. It's nuts. It's crazy. Unbelievable. That's a beautiful watch. Thank you, Blinky. I know everybody's going to go crazy for that. So everybody goes nuts for you. So, hey, JHB and IWC evening. Hi, Dirk. Hope you're well. Thought this would make a cool wrist shot. Hey. Oh, well, yeah. Look at you trying to compete with JoJo and Fergal and doing a great job of it. Look at that, working buttonholes. Hello, somebody's wearing a beautifully tailored jacket with a perfect cuff and that gorgeous. Oh my God, look at that. That looks beautiful on you. That's a dress watch, man. Gorgeous. Look how great that looks. Look at this really great looking fabric too. It looks is that is that a winter weight Laura Piano 120? So it looks like, but look at that working buttonholes, and he's got the one buttonhole undone. Somebody knows what they're doing here. Look at that. That looks fantastic. I know there's no rules really, but that shirt is lovely too, by the way. I'm sure that's Joe LaFaro approved. Very attractive shirt cuff. That watch is beautiful. JHB, fantastic. What a great way. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I have. I have a very, told you, I have a very light basher of the day. A basher Gallery of Bastards today. That's all I got. That's the Gallery of Bastards, unless somebody's got something quick. Unless you got something quick, I'll show it.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with
The world. Where were we? No, Dino, nobody's no. The only thing I ever got was free coffee from Kimbo. I'm like, come on, man. I'd be such a great pimp. I would put on my best Orson Welles and talk about wine. And this is absolutely the cat food for your feline friend. The Pelagos, yes, Nick. Indeed. How deep is your love? Incredible, Nick Brooker. Incredible. 33-meter swimming pool in Brussels. Well, I've been to Brussels once. We drove through, but I stopped the bus. We're on tour. I said, I want to see the Atomium. And I took pictures and I left. There was once a pope who hated his predecessor so much that he had his remains pulled from the crypt and put on trial. He asked if the corpses had anything to say in his defense. Crazy, has been around a long time. I know. Well, this is the Middle Ages when we were savages. And now we think we're not savages. But first of all, they spent all that money, the paving, the signage, these giant blackened brass plaques engraved, and then he has to put stupid shit like that on there. You're a big fucking baby. Just what an infant. Ugh. Feed the world. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? It's a great song. Don't we all still love that? It's better than the American one. It is. It's just better. I mean, what was the American one? We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Who's it? I love that the Huey Lewis one. They're all great performances. Steve Perry, nuts, crazy. Cyndi Lauper, crazy. Crazy's been around in positions of power for a long time. Yeah, but nowadays there has to be a check. Somebody's got to be able to check that. It's just ridiculous. I mean, aren't we all so embarrassed? I mean, even if you voted for it, how could you? You have to be super embarrassed by behavior like that. It's just obscene. Stunning pictures, Julian. Indeed, lovely, Julian. Beautiful pictures, Julian. Nice pictures, Julian, as always. Melly's hasn't arrived. It's coming. Held up in customs, right? Just part of being free. Yeah. I have found food that Mindy actually likes. What is it? Melly C, what kind of food? It's interesting. I'd like to know. Melly C, the Royal Mail only delivers letters to me on a Sunday. Used to be daily. Oh, wow. Well, at least you have Sunday. Dirk, my pictures for blocked out by Blinky's speech bar. What? Come on now. Were they? It's supposed to be on a timer. We'll go right over them again. How's that? Let me take that off. Thank you. I have them on a timer so it doesn't do that anymore. Let's review them one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, without interruption, without a space bar, without any kind of thing, the work of Sir Julian. I didn't catch that. Beautiful. It's supposed to be on a timer now where they go away in 10 seconds. I will check the settings on that, Sir Julian, and thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Can't be where I'm doing things at once. This is the one that I said looked like some kind of language. I think that's my favorite, even though I do like the Jessie J one. That's beautiful wintry scene. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. That's the Peter Gabriel one. That's the Carnival one. You see, I don't see it when I look. I'm not looking at my screen. I'm looking at the actual pictures that I pull up on my screen. That's my problem. I should just look straight ahead, like I'm watching it like it's live. And then I would see that. And there's the Jesse J and there's the John Lennon. Thank you so much for reminding me, Julian. Beautiful. Gorgeous work, Julian. Thank you, kind sir, for reminding me. Always something there to remind me. Royal Mail is shite. Beautiful Moby. I know that you love Moby. And Moby was always been my friend. I didn't give Moby any treats because they told me not to, but they said next time because she just had some stomach problems. That's sweet. Are you kidding, Robbinsburg? Come on, you beautiful lady. Calicos looks like my meatball. Indeed. Does Moby dispense the prescriptions? No, but Moby's a big star in the pharmacy. I'm always amazed that like when Moby's kicking around and like Moby will go up to somebody and they'll ignore her. And I'm like, you're a monster. You're a monster. It wasn't his fault. It was mine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We fixed it. We got it. Sorry about the interruption, folks and fellas. I'll go check to see why that didn't work. I'm going to church this Sunday. First time in years. A lady asked me if I'd like to go to church with her, and I said yes. Hopefully, I won't hear cries of heresy as I walk in, or worse, you'll burst into flames. What you should do when you go up there is you should go to confession. And then really watch flames. You're welcome. Yeah, that IWC is gorgeous. Everybody's loving the IWC and the Citizen. And Joe does approve of that sartorial elegance, as we all do here. Thank you, Glenn. At least you've been a regular attendant at Sunday Mash. Andrew's got to count for something with the big fella. Yeah. He's not a regular. He hasn't been there in years. I don't stay for Mass. Sometimes I'll catch a piece of it, Favorite Rob Reiner movie. Oof, it's tough. It's got to be Spinal Tap. A Few Good Men. The Princess Bride was pretty great. He did go to Mississippi, right? Let's go look at that. Let's go. Rob, I'm missing stuff. Stand By Me. That's a great Misery. That's right. Harry Met Sally. I haven't seen Being Charlie, and God knows I'm not going to watch that now. Absolutely not going to watch that now. He did The Bucket List. Let's see, Rob Reiner. No, was that him? As a director. Filmography. Why don't they put it as... His middle name was Norman, huh? Wow. Hold on, I'll put it on here so it doesn't look... Why is there? Yeah, they're not disappearing. I don't know why that is. See, they give you this feature, and then they taketh away. Let's see where his stuff was. Okay, here's his movies. Filmography. Spinal Tap, Sure Thing I Never Saw, Stand By Me I saw, Princess Bride I saw, haven't seen Harry Met Sally yet. Misery, of course, great. Few Good Men, great. North, I loved North. The American President, that's a great, great, great movie. Goes to Mississippi, yeah, it's great. Story of Us, that was difficult. They go to Venice and they have a rough time of it. I don't know Alex and Emma. Rumor has it. Seen that. He did The Bucket List. Wow. Flip, never saw it. The Magic of Belle Isle, never saw that. And So It Goes. I haven't seen a lot of his newer stuff. Not seen Shock and Awe. LBJ, interesting. Wow. And So Goes It. Yeah. Oh, God. So I love The Ghost of Mississippi. I love A Few Good Men, and I love Stand By Me. His most beautiful movie might be Stand By Me. It's a great coming of age story. Beautiful, beautiful movie. Absolutely great. Yeah. Yeah. Duran, Phil C, everybody. Gourmet Ocean Pearl. What does that mean? Am I losing my marbles here? You guys talking about something? Cyndi Lauper was amazing in her part, completely improvised. If you've seen the making of, it was fun to watch. Huey is great. Great. And Cindy, Huey has ear problems. He has got Meniere's syndrome, whereas he can't actually hear notes. It's not like a deafness. It's like he sings it and he can't hear it. It's a tragic thing for him to get. Really terrible. Yeah, I know he can't sing anymore. He's a beautiful guy, though. We all love him. I agree. I think it's Stand By Me, A Few Good Men. American President was a great film. They're great. Rob Reiner was great. He was not this deranged person with the fictional syndrome that it likes to talk about. Terrible, 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 terrible. Anyway, great show Thursday. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you for everybody for showing up today. I know it's not everybody's favorite day of the week, but I can't thank you enough for all being here and your beautiful gallery bash. Sorry about that, Julian and Blinky, because I got to figure out why. When I put banners on here and I hit it, like I hit Only Good Things, it says it's there for 19 seconds. But on Basherdirk, it says it's there for 1 minute. It's crazy why that didn't work. Anyway, love you all. Thanks so much, guys. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. Remember, if you encounter Karen or her male counterpart, give them the benefit of the doubt because you don't know. They could be the greatest person in the world, or else they're just a what? I can't hear you, people. They're a cunt.